Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's the student receptor of the Howling Window, or of the Apocalypse joint set in San Diego. So Maddox is basically just kind of farting around the set, being a bone gnar, and kind of looking for little bits of stuff. He's got like a kind of a big rucksack on his back, and he's kind of picking little things up and putting them in it that can be used to make stuff later. And he's just kind of walking along doing his thing.
Kate has been working on the tree house today. So but she's all done for just today. So she's sitting probably at the base of the tree. There'd be some, sawdust around, some tools, I guess, and some spare wood parts, whatever, just laying around. But she's just sort of sitting at the base of the tree, leaning against it.
He'll kind of see the new person, not new person, new to him, new person, and he'll tilt his head, and he'll kind of come over to her. And he's like, "Hey," he's got an Australian accent, but I can't fucking pull it off. Hey, I got a question.
She sort of frowns. She's never seen this guy before. So she stands up and she says, sure.
You wouldn't happen to have any bits, would you? Like just little things or whatever when you were building your little cubby house there.
I think I have some spare wood blocks, like little parts that I can't use.
He'll open the bag up and bounce it, and it makes like a when you bounce a bag full of junk. Yeah, it makes that noise.
She will raise her eyebrow, but she sort of halfway smiles at him. She's like, okay. Come over here and pick out the best ones? She seems a little confused.
So he'll go and he'll say, Do you need all of these?
She frowns and hold on, what did he say?
He said, Do you need all of them?
All the tools or all of the bits?
All the bits.
Oh, she shakes her head and she's like, no. And she's taken him to she just walked over to the end part of a sawhorse.
So he puts the bag up to the end. He puts his bag up to the end, and he puts his hand on the table, and he just sweeps it all into the bag and puts it on his back. Rat, thanks you. Next time I throw a sandwich into a burning trash can, I'll think of you.
She blinks. Thank you?
He'll nod.
By the way, I'm Kate Steele, or Clear Eyes.
Okay. I'm Maddox, bait and switch. Maddox Black. Cousin.
She sort of chuckles.
To the beta, Sullivan Black. It's like a joke, but it's not fucking funny.
So Maddie sees her granddaughter and decides to walk over.
He blinks.
Kate sees Maddie and lights up, and she walks pretty quickly over to her and just wraps her in a really big hug.
She hugs her tightly. Hey.
Hi. It's been a really long time.
Well, not a really long time, but it's been a while, yeah. How are you?
She chuckles. A couple weeks at least.
Well, we've all been busy getting ready for your wedding, dear.
Nods. She says, "Oh my god, I forgot to tell you something.
What?
I'm setting up a Mother's Day brunch with you and Dazzles and some of my siblings, and we're all gonna go wedding dress shopping, and we're gonna go for tea. And there's a spa day that we're all gonna do,
She smiles.
and I would really, really like it if you could be there.
Of course.
Kate blushes.
Yeah, of course I'll be there.
She grins. I'm so excited. She looks at Maddox and she says, have you two met?
No.
Shakes her head. Nope. We sure haven't.
Did you say that was your mother?
No, she's my grandmother.
What, did she have you when she was 2?
Kate blinks, but remains
Oh.
quiet.
Lupus. You must be Lupus. He'll point at Kate.
Maddie shakes her head. No. My son is 36, right? Is he? Yeah. He hasn't turned 37 yet, has he? No, I don't think so.
I don't know your son's birthday. When's his birthday?
Maybe,
January. February.
maybe Maddie's a little absent-minded too.
So it's one of
Valentine's
12 months.
Day. His birthday.
There you go.
Yes, he is 37. Right. Okay.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, he is 37.
Well, okay.
And she
So
is...
now he assumes that Kate is Lupus.
And she points to Kate, and she is 19.
Your son, kind of narrow his eyes and think for a moment.
My son actually adopted her. She is my late brother-in-law's child.
You know, I'm not trying to get into your family business. I was just doing math, but
she shrugs.
It's actually
not a big deal to her.
Admittedly.
No,
that's not unheard of. I mean, it would have just been 18 at this point.
Yeah. Nods. She nods. Yeah, 18.
What I'm saying is you look really good for a grandmother. Without it being quite so suggestive, I'm sorry.
You are absolutely putting your foot in your mouth.
He just shuts up and put his bag on his back.
My son is Jesse Steele.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. She nods. Uh-huh.
Well, I'm honored to be in your presence, mother of the miniskins. Shake his head.
She smiles. That fucking just...
And she turns to her grandmother and she's like,
She smiles as if Coyote himself peered out of her face and smiled at Maddox. Like...
Kate just seems sort of bewildered because no one's like treated Jessie like that or around her. So she's like, wait, what?
Oh, like he's a fucking celebrity, right?
Right? Yeah.
Maddie is proud as fuck.
She's don't worry, yeah, Jessie was freaking out about this earlier as well. Okay.
Maddie is just like, yep, I birthed him. That's mine. Yep, I made that. Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's like 10 feet tall. I mean, I've seen the man, but
Kate blinks again.
He thinks he's 10 feet tall and bulletproof, but I assure you he isn't.
Can he, in fact, cause rainbows to erupt from his fingertips?
Okay, maybe at that, Kate bursts out laughing.
Maybe in the Umbra, and probably in the presence of his husband. Both of them. All three of them.
His husband actually...
How many does he have now? 3. He has 3.
An incarnation of Odin.
He could probably turn into an incarnation of Odin, yes.
He'll nod. Thank you.
He's the many skins. He can be whatever he wants.
Except call you on Sundays.
No, he usually comes over for coffee.
Can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not, and I've never been this afraid in my entire life.
She smiles like, yes, my job is done.
Save me from your grandmother. He looks at Kate. She's gonna eat me.
Kate smiles and she's like, what do you think I can do? She's my grandmother and I love her.
You're probably just as bad. He tries to promptly hide in his bag. There's not enough room. He's at the mercy of this woman now.
Kate sort of just smiles and like leans her head on her grandmother's shoulder.
Turns to Kate. So, how's my grandson? Great grandson. Fuck, I'm a great grandmother now.
Kate smiles. And that's about the time that you notice that she's got a little bit of dark circles on her eyes.
Oh, you poor thing.
We're just starting to gearing towards getting him to sleep all night. It's been a chore.
Getting at that age where he's about to start teething, huh? Yeah.
She nods.
Well, if you need help, let me know. I'll be more than willing to take him off your hands for a night or two so you girls can sleep, especially right before your wedding.
Kate nods. That would be amazing. I love him so much.
Honey, I understand. I do. But you have a wedding and a honeymoon, and yeah, I have time. I'll take him. She'll kiss her forehead.
Kate smiles and then just looks back at Maddox.
He is so zoned out. He's like a million miles away.
So Maddie walks over and snaps her fingers in front of him, like, "Hey,
what wedding? You want me to marry you? Okay."
Oh, absolutely fucking not. No.
Oh, thank God. I realized that was kind of quick.
You think?
Think of it 3 days. Customary for the sept. Jesus Christ.
I am not that kind of woman. I promise you that.
Thank God. Hi.
Hi. Maddox, right?
That's me.
Maddox, I'm Maddie. Wow.
Wow, that's nice.
Isn't it though?
What's Maddie short for? Madeline. It's a beautiful name.
This bitch takes her finger.
Kate decides to stand back and just watch.
This bitch takes her finger and strokes his jaw with it.
He shivers.
That's what I thought.
He just puts the bag down. Oh, fuck it, this is my life now.
She bites her lip. Later.
He'll nod.
She nods.
My place.
She goes, huh?
My
Kate
place.
shakes her head and tries very hard to push the idea of her grandmother having sex out of her head.
Look, she just watched her grandmother pick up a guy. Like,
It's like, look at this great piece of wood over here. It looks so pretty.
Really stretching his jeans there, okay?
So she leans over, she leans in, and she kisses his cheek. And then she goes to stand back over by Kate. With this smug ass fucking look on her face, like,
he just pulls out a canteen and starts drinking out of it like he drains the damn thing.
Yeah, Kate will just shake her head at her grandmother. Don't say anything. But yeah.
You see where Jesse gets it from.
I always knew where Jesse got it from.
No, out of character. Like, everybody sees where Jesse gets it from.
Everybody knows where Jesse gets it from.
So, yeah, Steven.
And it ain't his daddy.
Where's Darcy? Bring Darcy in.
Okay, Darcy is, he's thinking about stuff. He's just kind of like absentmindedly walking up by the lake. He sits down on a log and he's just kind of like scribbling some notes in. He didn't even notice there was people there. You guys heard me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So as Maddox is there, basically kind of zoned out, like completely fucking going cray-cray, a hand will clap on his shoulder and he will literally startle so badly he like cries out. And
Maddie's brows go up.
This fellow looks down at him like, can you not? Like, can you calm down? And they fight in Australian. It involves a lot of nah, fuck you.
That's great.
Things they're calling each other are fantastic. And then he'll basically slap his cousin on the back of the head and point and shove up something in his hand and tell him to go fucking deliver the message, for God's sake. He'll just stand there.
The beta of the sept, and she sort of just takes a knee.
He looks down at her like, I'm what? Blink.
She like,
he'll tap her throat. Like, I'm sorry.
She gets back up.
Zoned out. Yeah, that she
sort of just looks down a little bit. And she sort of just mumbles a little bit. I was taught to show respect, and so I do.
You know, we're going to have to address the matter of protocol on this sept. I wrote a letter about this. Apparently it got taken the wrong way. Apparently I need to clarify.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been taken off sept for quite a while. I've been away for a little bit.
I'll shake his head.
I have a newborn. She sort of blushes.
There's just very low balance between... He just shakes his head and holds his hands up and like waves them. It's obviously something that's frustrating him, and he was recently speaking to someone about, so he's frustrated. That's why he's sending the message.
She nods, sort of understanding, and her attention is grabbed by someone sort of sitting close by, and she excuses herself for a moment and walks over to Darcy, sort of timidly.
Darcy feels the presence of somebody approaching. Like, he does have a little bit of perception, but he was so focused that he's like When she gets close, that's when he actually notices somebody's there, and he'll turn and he'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize there was anybody here. I was so focused on my work." He smiles.
You okay?
That's okay. Wait, Lindsay? Are you asking me?
No, she's asking Darcy if he's okay.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine. I just want to make sure everything's perfect with the project I was given.
She nods.
My name is Kate Steele. I don't think we've met before.
I'm Darcy Savadra. I'm Clieth with no tribe, Philodox. He offers his hand.
She smiles and she says, I'm an Uktena Philodox Clea. And she shakes his hand. It's nice to meet another Philodox. It's been a really long time.
He smiles warmly back at her. I don't really see a lot of Philodoxes on Sept. Well, Clieth.
She nods. I've been taken away for some personal business.
Well, I'm glad to meet you. Maybe we could debate a little bit sometime. He smiles.
It's been a really long time since I've had a good debate about the litany.
I actually have gotten really fascinated with the change of the litany.
She nods.
Oh, by the way, when he talks about the change of the litany, you see his eyes practically sparkle like they're diamonds.
God.
He's like, actually, I got to meet the many skins. Oh my god, I can't believe I get to meet like such a legendary person.
So Maddie's just kind of sitting back and listening to this shit. Like, I want to hear what this person has to say about my son.
He is one of my heroes, and I got to meet him the other day. And then after that, he said I was doing really good, and to keep doing what I've been doing, and that just felt like such an honor.
She sort of just smiles.
Maddie
She
smiles.
says, that man, I love him so much.
So do I. He's something. She nods.
Kate giggles a little. Something.
It's not every day you get to meet such a somebody who's of legends. Pretty much, he's the many skins, one and only.
Well,
I mean,
the one and only. Currently, sure.
Once
a week.
Sully is laughing. He's like softly chuckling, like
Maddie is teeing it up. Like, God. So she walks
Kate
over.
is trying.
She pats Darcy on the head.
Not to like outright laugh.
She pats Darcy on the head, like literally, and it's like, "I love your enthusiasm, kid. Great."
Everybody says that.
The many skins is my son.
Bad thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
I wasn't
talking to his mother and daughter.
Oh, he blushes.
And then Maddie starts laughing.
Okay, at this point, Kate cannot keep herself from laughing, and she also starts laughing.
They all got a little bit of coyote in them. Look at this shit. Like,
Darcy is bright red. Like, he's just like, oh.
Maddie just grins as if Coyote is grinning through her. Like, wow.
And Kate shakes her head and she's like, just wait till you've seen the man high as balls.
She looks at Kate. Do you get 3 a.m. texts from him too?
All the time, every day,
I wonder if
almost.
I wonder if we get the same questions. Like, why is water wet?
No. No.
I doubt the same.
No, hold the finger up. No. Jesse argued me the other day for 2 hours that water was not wet.
What? Are you really?
Yes. 2 hours.
How high was he?
I think he was sober.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did he convince you that water isn't wet?
Yes.
Do I want to know why?
He calmly and rationally explains that water is not wet because water is that which makes things wet. It does not possess the property itself of wetness, the way that Jesse explained it.
Kate shakes her head.
Okay, that actually makes sense.
She can't even.
I can't even. You know, I bet he asked a water spirit.
I don't know, but I'm shook, okay?
Did he wake you up a little bit?
Literally.
Did he really wake you up with this?
He literally woke me up with this.
Wow.
But Beta, you must listen to me. I have discovered something great.
She shakes her head. She can't say a whole lot because she used to wake her husband up with random shit like that. So, yeah.
Right.
Fine. She just smiles. He is my son.
That's your boy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Odds.
Huh. Darcy is just kind of listening, like he's just like has his head tilted to the side a little bit.
So Maddie is actually now pondering this over.
Is she now pondering how water is not in and itself wet?
Yeah, she is, and she's gonna message Jesse and be like, "This is your fault that I'm now. Why do you do this to me?"
He will let her know that he is on his way.
Oh, then I'll stay put.
He will be to her forthcoming.
Hey, your daughter's here too.
He will double time then, as he would love to see his daughter.
Tell him his biggest fan is here.
Oh, and your fanboy.
He says, with a confused face, and she can feel from her son that he can't believe he has to say this. Which one?
The one with son. What's your name?
I'm Darcy.
Darcy. Okay, Darcy.
The one I can stand. BRT.
Okay, so Jesse's on his way.
Kate just lights up. Like, absolutely lights up.
Smile.
Darcy
will excuse himself for the moment. He'll say, he'll just nod at you guys and say, duties, alas.
Maddie will wave. Bye.
He'll wave. Bye.
Darcy didn't even realize he was the beta. And he just Darcy starts like silently squeeing. Like fists up to his mouth, and he's just going.
So a few minutes later, Jesse will show up, and he'll look at Kate, and he'll spread his arms wide, and he'll slow-mo start running to her. Kate!
She grins, Papa! Runs to him.
Maddie shakes her head like, these chuckle fucks, I swear to God.
Darcy has like Darcy has like this image like shutter going off watching this like perfectly.
Jesse basically Jesse just does the slow-mo run to her and then catches her and spins her.
I am
Yeah,
in the
she doesn't
presence
even
of
do
greatness.
slow-mo. That's her pop-up.
He'll put her.
So he sets her down. She looks at him and she's like, "You have a fan club now?"
I was not aware of that until it happened, and it's happened, and here I am.
He just chuckles and shakes her head. And she's like,
Just shakes his head like, I don't know what happened.
I'm not the member of any club. I just read a lot of your stories, and
He's listening. He'll turn and look at him.
I sort of developed my code of ethics, like all about the new litany, and I became kind of obsessed.
God, please tell me that you based your code of ethics off of this. Please.
I have.
God, please. What?
My code of honor.
Kate blinks and she looks at Maddie and gestures like based of ethics off of the person who scribbled "Coyote was here, bitches."
Bitches.
I am very flattered, son.
Maddie is dying laughing. Like, just
You make good life choices.
Like, he looks at him and his eyes are practically glowing, and he's just like, the new litany is basically what I just live by. I love it so much. And
she
So,
taps
I
Jesse's
didn't-
shoulder, and she's like, "I really want somebody to look at me the way that he's looking at you right now." Oh my god!
Wish that
Wow.
for me too, actually.
Wow.
Listen, I need to just maybe not. I don't want to rob anything of you, but I'm not the one who wrote the new litany, okay?
no, you didn't write the new litany, but you're the one who sparked it. You're the one who changed everything.
I did
You
not
were
do
with-
that alone.
But you were the one who took the punishment. Like,
my
oh my
Lord.
god, he is just so... Like, you
Wow.
cannot...
We're 100% willing to take that punishment. I just happen to be the only one because there was this little girl. I have no idea what the hell happened to her, but she had hair like out to here. He holds his hand as far as he can, and Turtles followed her, and she apparently managed to say something to Albert to cause him to want to beat me and only me. Okay.
I haven't read anything about her, but you have stories.
You know what? He just puts his hands up and he's like, "Tell me the stories you've heard."
I've heard that the many skins can be any form, and that he's blessed by Coyote.
Mhm.
That he is Coyote's chosen, and oh my gosh, that just must be such an honor.
It
And-
is.
Maddie takes Skinny Pop out of her purse,
Yeah.
passes him over to Kate.
I was quite shocked when I found out I was the miniskin from a crazy old Irishman.
But that means you can literally be anything. You're an,
shaking her head and standing next to her grandmother and watching this.
you're a man of legends.
Really have to express to you that my powers are not quite that. They are actually, but no. Listen,
By your powers combined, you are Captain Planet.
Coyote. Listen. Yes, my powers do grant me the ability to.
She's not entirely sure why that's funny.
My powers do grant me privileges that are very useful in aiding Coyote in his I don't want to say desires because that sounds unbecoming, but unfortunately it's where we are. And his goals as a spiritual being. And they are not to be used for superfluous things like cosplaying Gal Gadot, or which he has done.
He's just kind of
head because she knows for a fact that he's used that gift a couple times for things that probably shouldn't have been used for.
But by the way, Darcy is just eating it up. Like, his eyes are glowing. He's just grinning really big, and he's nodding at every word.
You like you are the purest angel sent down from Coyote Heaven.
I have fucked 2/3 of this set.
I really
Some of them don't even realize that I smoke marijuana, I drink, and hashtag YOLO.
Right? But really, I would love for somebody to look at me that way. Holy shit.
I will, you know what? I tried and it failed, and let's not do that again. I really just...
She kind of like...
Have you considered giving women a try? Worked out for Kate.
Kate,
so she's just so older.
Red, like so red. Her whole face is just as red as a freaking strawberry.
Doesn't work for me so well, but it worked for her. No. Not that one time in college. Never again.
She shakes her head.
Okay.
Kate brightens up for a second, like she just remembered something, and then she says, "Papa, I need to send you a text message. I need to show you something."
He'll look at it. He'll pull his phone out and he'll look, and he's thinking. Yeah, you can tell he's deep in thought.
She just goes down to her phone, and she's quiet for a second.
Wait a man. He's not too old, but not too young. And not Xavier, because no. Love you out again.
He tilts his head.
Not Jacob. God, no. I'll kill him. You know, the problem is I gotta find a man on Sept I don't want to kill for the thought of touching you.
Kate looks up from her phone after putting it away, and she just stares at Jesse and waits.
Oh! Okay. This is fucking hilarious. Out of game, Nikki.
Oh my god. Okay,
I'm gonna text Lindsay, I'm gonna show you what she just sent me.
Okay.
Lindsay knows what I just sent you.
But I don't think Lindsay's making a connection.
So for our watchers and listeners at home, Kate just sent her father a text message containing a picture of the wedding rings that she and her bride-to-be are exchanging.
Hold on. You're gonna fucking either cry or crack up.
Am I?
Yes, because remember. Hold on, remember this. Dead ass serious.
No, really?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Like, I remember it really clearly.
That's interesting.
Hold on.
That's great.
So Kate looks at Darcy while they're talking. And she just sort of gauges the look on his face.
He calms down and he just smiles at her.
Would you maybe like to come to dinner on Saturday? We're having pizza.
Oh, I would love to. Can I bring my husband?
Oh, absolutely. And then you'll be able to meet my future wife.
He smiles really big. You'll love Ben, but he's kind of quiet.
She chuckles. I could be pretty quiet myself. Even though, well, he's my dad.
He smiles.
I think I have stages. I can be either very serious, really excited, or really quiet.
So Jesse looks extremely conflicted for a moment. Like he's chewing his lip.
Maddie will look at Jesse. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
In the same way I'm fine, right?
Totally fine, aren't we?
Yeah,
No.
absolutely fine.
Anyway.
Darcy tilts his head. He
Yeah, Maddie
tells
doesn't want to strangle her son or anything. No, you're like.
Kate looks from Maddie to Jesse and back, and sort of taking in their demeanors. Like when Jesse says he's fine, she knows that doesn't mean he's actually fine.
You know when somebody decides if they're trying not to tell you something, like if they should tell you something or not.
I think Darcy would immediately pick up on that.
Yeah, he kind of chews his lip a minute, and then he shakes his head and said, "Don't worry about
it." Darcy closes his eyes, and then he kind of looks over at Kate, and she can see the look on his face is like he told that to two Philodoxes.
Right.
Well, no, he's saying don't worry about it. Yeah, he's saying don't worry about it. Like it's okay.
Yeah, Kate looks at him and gives him the same look back, and then looks at Jesse like, I don't believe you.
Yeah, Darcy and her are giving this look like, okay, too bad, we're worrying.
Do you want me to tell you what it is, or do you just want me to just
I want to know what
under
it
the
is.
rug and fuck? God damn it!
He looks at me like, Papa, what's wrong?
So he will shift to Jessica.
All of a sudden, Kate gets very, very quiet.
Darcy almost screams. He covers his mouth because he's never seen Jesse shift before.
she'll hold her hand out, and she's wearing that ring.
Kate blushes.
But
she doesn't really say anything.
I can actually, it's
okay.
She'll take it off.
No, it's okay. And she looks at Jessica and she's like, really, it's okay.
Well, no, I mean, it's your special thing. I don't want to take it from you.
It's
kind of like showing up at the party in your same dress. I mean, I don't want to.
It was technically yours first?
No, no.
She raises her eyebrow. So you don't have it yet?
No, I mean, I do, and it's on my damn finger. But she'll actually show her hand.
Yeah, but Kate's like, I know it is.
I mean,
It's a symbol of love, and it is exactly what we put into it. And it means something different to you than it will mean to me. It doesn't. It's not about the thing itself. It's about what we.
What she's saying is that you having the same rings isn't going to take away anything.
Kate blushes and just goes quiet. It's clear that she feels really kind of awkward.
Yeah.
You'll notice something. Darcy's never done this before, but he will offer his hand to Kate, and she just feels like a feeling of warmth, like he's very comforting.
He will notice that when he touches her, she jumps a little, but she's receptive and will hold his hand anyway.
Well, like, he wouldn't just take her hand, he would offer his hand to hold it.
She would take it very gingerly.
Mm-hmm. And he just kind of squeezes it, like, very comforting.
She looks to Jessica and she sort of kind of stammers a little. And she says, well, last time we met, you sort of went away really quickly. I didn't get a chance to say that it was nice to meet you.
Well, that's because I feel kind of terrible taking this form in front of you. Like, it's me. It's still me. But I know that, like, I'm still me, and I still have my feelings, you know? And I still love you, like my daughter. But I know this face is different to you. And I know you don't know this face. So I'm not your papa, really. And to see you look at me differently really hurts me. And as awesome as being the miniskins is, as legendary as it can be and things like that, like, that's kind of one of the downsides. At the end of the day, it's all masks and how much I put into them, and I'm still just Jessie, the miniskins. So I don't feel any differently for you than I do in any of my other skins. But I know you don't look at me the same, and it's not your fault. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm me, but I'm not, and I understand it. And I think part of the reason that I understand it is because it's me. It's my duty. I don't expect other people to understand it. But it's really hard for me to I really only feel like Liam is my child because all of my other children look at me differently when I'm like this. And again, it's not their fault. It's just part of the burden of being the miniskins. So that's why I don't tend to stay like this for very long.
Tears, like really quiet, silent tears, just started streaming down Kate's face.
Maddie will step over and wrap her arms around her.
I mean,
I'm so sorry. I'm trying. I really am.
You've always tried so much for me. You're my Kit Kat. Well, from the first moment, oh my God. First moment I saw you and they told me that they wanted me to help you. And I knew in my heart you were my daughter. You've always tried for me. And you've come so far. Oh my God, you have a family, you have a life. You have so much from when we first met. And I mean, maybe there's just a point where I'm asking you to try too much. And accepting me as both your father and your mother, I can understand how that may not be fair.
Both Maddie and wait, is Maddie hugging Kate or Jessica?
Jess.
Jess?
Yeah, she'll nuzzle Maddie.
Then Darcy can feel Kate shaking a little bit.
Darcy actually takes a step in, and he offers his arm if she wants to like hold on to him. Like he isn't for like going over there and just hugging her. Like he's the type of person that will like if somebody needs comfort, he's there for it.
It seems like she's pretty comfortable just holding hands with you. Like she doesn't know you well enough to really hug you, but or even like that. But she's definitely like really grateful for the hand holding. And
he'll just smile warmly then. Like it's not like it's like he understands it's really hard for her, and he's just trying to be like a very comforting person. But he's not really saying anything because he doesn't really know what to say because it's not his place.
it seems like Kate is trying to say something, but she can't really articulate herself very well. And so she starts to say, I don't, I'm just, I want to be better. I just.
She shakes her head and like kind of grits her teeth, but not at her, like at her, like she's concentrating. And she just switches back. Now is not the right time for it, either way. You got a lot going on in your life right now, and you're about to take a really big step. And I'm not going to rob you of your moment right now. If anything, and if you want to be a better person, there is no reason this needs to be solved tonight. When you get back from your honeymoon, you want to go out to lunch together, you want to sit in front of Moana and watch ice cream with Jessica, you know what? Great. But right now, my only concern, priority, and the most important thing is when I walk my baby girl down the aisle on Saturday. There is nothing stopping your happiness. And this is certainly not going to be a block on that path. I will not have that. He'll move away from Maddie and walk over to Kate and cup her cheeks.
Darcy will slowly let go of her hand.
Yeah, Maddie will step back.
Before anyone in this set, before Nick, before Seer, before anyone, there was you. You're the one who taught me how to live again, how to love with my whole heart.
Kate just sort of starts really crying, and she just wraps her arms around Jesse, and he can feel her shaking.
He'll tuck her head under his chin and just hold her and kind of stroke her back.
I wish it was as easy on me to accept all of the changes and all of everything. I just wish it was easier.
I know. I've always wished that for you too. But that's why I'm proud of you for being stronger. You have always been so strong, and you will always be so strong. And I know sometimes you don't feel like it. And that's why you have me, Annika, your grandmama, everybody who loves you here to help pick you up and carry along when you can't. You've come so far. I am so proud of you. Do you know that? Do I tell you that enough?
Of course you do.
I couldn't possibly tell you enough. Even as blessed as my voice is, there are never enough words in my vocabulary to express how proud of you I am and how much I love you. It's that simple, Kit Kat. So right now, don't you worry nothing. I will tuck my ring, my jewelry box at home on your wedding day. And I'll talk to Johan and see if I might want something with the stones a little bigger or something. You know. I'm shallow like that. He'll chuckle.
She sniffles and she says, if that's what you want to do, but I want you to know you won't have to.
Nah, I know I don't have to, but it'll be okay. Truly. He'll shake his head. I do not mind. And I know he won't either. And if he does, well, good time to know now. If his pride and the symbolism is more important than my daughter.
Like a strangled little chuckle comes out of her. She sniffles and like.
Yeah, he's like, if that ring is more important than my daughter's happiness, well, there you go. Thanks for helping me dodge that bullet. Bye. It's going to be so much fun. Saturday, it's going to be amazing, and you're going to be beautiful, and Annika's going to be beautiful. And I'm going to cry in front of God and Coyote and everybody.
She chuckles and she looks at him like eyes watering, and she gives him sort of a half grin, and she says, well, I mean, you already did that after that one time you spilled your ice cream, and it was really good. And
really good. Oh, that was so good.
So Darcy empathetically tears up a little bit, and
macadamia nuts and fudge ripple and marshmallows, chocolate covered almonds. I don't even know how there was ice cream in it, and it was actually gelato.
Oh, I was gonna say something to Maddie. Oh well.
Yeah, sorry, she slips away.
Gelato. Yeah, it was terrible.
Well, Darcy will mumble. He'll say, "The mini skins is even greater than in person."
So he'll kind of stroke Kate's cheek with his thumb.
Kate notices that her grandmother sort of slipped away, and she sort of makes a mental note to text her to make sure she's all right. Kate just sort of looks at Darcy, and she just like waves him over, and she says, "Come back. You're having pizza with us on Saturday."
Oh, okay. he was like slowly backing up, like, I should give them space, give them space. And then she says that, and he like goes, okay, acts like he's being pulled by a rope.
She sort of half smiles at it, and she looks back at Jesse, and she's like, I invited him and his husband to have dinner with us for the wedding. We're having pizza, and you're spending time with your grandson.
Oh God, twist my arm. I have to spend time with my grandchildren? Smile.
She smiles back, and she's like, yes, you're gonna spend time with him so that Annika and I can have a nap.
He smiles.
Oh, taking your mind off of everything too. If you ever want to go to an occult shop, go to my husband's. It's called the Crystal Wolf. And like he just literally just says that because he's like
You
changing
just plug
the topic.
that in there, don't you?
Hey, it's good to change the topic and get our minds off of everything, and it promotes my husband's business.
Oh my God. He shakes his head. You must be kidding me.
He just smiles. But if you like tea or anything, he makes potions and brews tea and everything, so.
Oh, actually, we were gonna have tea and massages and stuff at the day spa. Maybe I can talk to him about a good tea for a ladies' day.
I'm sure he would love to help.
She nods and just gives a little smile.
He smiles back. He's
I don't know if you saw the invitations that were posted around the sept, but we are inviting anyone who wants to come from the sept. And feel free to bring your husband if you like to the wedding.
Then I'll definitely be there. I think you're a wonderful person. I still have to get to know, but you're the Minyskin's daughter, so you must be pretty awesome. He winks.
She blushes and just sort of shakes her head.
And he just smiles at Jesse.
He'll smile back.
Oh, actually, no, it's not a good time. I have things I have to do. I have to talk to the keeper of the land and other things. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, Kate nods and she says, "Yeah, I have a lot of stuff I need to do. I've been working on the tree house, rebuilding it." She sort of looks up, and you guys can see like a half-built, really nice tree house.
Jesse smiles. I'm so glad that Dazzles and you were working on that together.
Kate nods, and she sort of smiles. It's been really great, and it means a lot to me to have it built the way that he and I imagined it.
I have a present for her. Oh my god.
What did you say, Johnny? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
He said he has a present for Dazzles.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to get back to Annika before your grandson drives her crazy.
Oh my.
He's almost teething.
Ow.
She nods. Darcy, it was really nice to meet you, and I look forward to pizza night and meeting your husband.
I'm very much looking forward to that too. Hopefully we can be really good friends.
Jesse.
He smiles at him.
I would really like. She smiles.
As always, though, I do have duties to attend to, so.
Man, we all said we have things to do, yet we're still standing here.
Jesse will wave and run. Jesse will wave and hop off him.
Yeah, Darcy will see him start to take off, and he'll do the same. He'll start sprinting, and he'll trip.
She shifts to Lupus, and she takes off as well.
Yeah, Darcy, being the clumsy person he is, he'll start to sprint like Jesse did, and he'll trip over a rock. And he'll be like, "My arch nemesis!" And then he'll be on his way after rubbing his knee a couple of times. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This was another scene in Sept of the Halloween Winds. Good day and bye.